welcome to this week's Tech Tip Tuesday. This week we're going to show you how to create bubble sheets inside of Pear Assessment. So the first thing that you want to do is, of course, log into Pear Assessment via class link, and on your dashboard in the upper right corner, click on Create Test. Create Test, and then click See All. And we're going to use this one called Snap Quiz, the answer only assessment. So continue with blank. You've got several options here. You can add your questions one by one, or you can add in bulk. Keep in mind, Pear Assessment will grade only the multiple choice. If you choose any of the others, then you'll have to hand grade those. So let me show you multiple choice, and you've got A through D as your option, and then you just click the correct answer for it and click Done. And you continue repeating this until you get all of your questions listed. Or you can add in bulk, and here it's got how many do you want. So I'm just going to do 5 for time's sake, and hit apply. And now this window is going to remain open, and I'm on question number 3, and you just continue just like this, putting in the correct answer. Pear Assessment has a limit for the number of questions that you can have on a bubble sheet, and that limit is 40 questions. Now that we've finished entering in all the correct answers, we're going to click Assign. I got a warning that says that something's not been answered. So you have to hit the edit key and then give it the answer. We're going to click Assign, give it a test name, and you have a warning here that says you don't have any standards associated with it. Just click Proceed. Now we're on the page where it is wanting to know who you're assigning it to and then your open dates. So double check that the open and close date is going to match when your test window is, so that you'll be able to get those scored within that time frame. We're going to assign this to my Sandbox 2 class, and now we're going to go to the live class board in the upper right. We do have to assign it to the students that are in the class, so select all. Let's double check the settings and make sure that we've got everything on. And we do want to make sure here that answer on paper is turned on. Go back to the live class board, and now we're going to click the 3 stack in the upper right and say Generate Bubble Sheets. It's going to download into a folder, so I've chose my download folder. Going to open up my File Explorer, click on Downloads, and you'll notice that it comes in a zip file. So click the zip file, and just above it says Extract All. So I'm going to extract all, and this is where you can browse to find another place. I'm just going to leave it in my Downloads folder just for time's sake. Open up my folder, and then there are my PDFs. They do come stacked, and there'll be one for each student. The students have finished their test. You have all of their bubble sheets in a stack. Take that stack to the copier and scan them back to you, to your email address. Once you've received the email, you need to pull the PDFs out into your File Explorer so that you can access them. Then you're going to come to Pear Assessment, and you're going to go to your live class board and click the 3 lines and say Scan the bubble sheet. And then here you're going to drag and drop or browse. I'm going to browse, and I'm going to go to those bubble sheets and select that stack and say Open. Now I've selected the ones that have not been answered. You're going to select the one that you've scanned to yourself from the copier. If you have any sheets that failed, you will be able to see which ones were successful versus which ones were failed. If you do have a sheet that failed, take that bubbled sheet and try scanning it again, and then scanning it through the pear assessment. If it fails again, you may need to print a new PDF from your stack and hand bubble it yourself and then scan it. Now we're going to go to View Live Classboard. And remember, I scanned these bubble sheets with no answers on them, so it shows that they got a 0 out of 7 questions. But your percentage is going to be here, and that's what you would transfer to your gradebook. If you have any questions about how to create bubble sheets and scan them into pear assessment, please reach out to the Instructional Technology Specialist at our email address, instructionaltechnology@cmcss.net. Thank you.